So we're going to play a little game of pretend here. Let's just say that I was planning on doing the Karina's challenges for Eternity of Pain, and I wanted to get a rank 5. Well, if that happened, I wanted to figure out what champs would I actually take to rank 5 if I legitimately did it. I'm not a person who likes Eternity of Pain, or not Eternity of Pain, I like Eternity of Pain. I don't like Karina's challenges, this is what it is. I've done 2, and of the ones from Volume 1 and Volume 2, and they were both the ones with the Mordo bosses, which is a little ironic, but that's what I did, and I have 100% Eternity of Pain already. I haven't done any of the Karina's challenges, though. And I want to rank 5, so if I did that, then I need to think, what champs am I going to rank 5? And so I have 10 choices, first of which is Spot right here. Spot is my favorite science champ, and I don't have him as a 6-star yet, but once I open a bunch of the featured that I'm going to do for my birthday in 2 months, I'd hope I'd get him. I have probably a really high chance of getting him, so if I could get a 6-star Spot, I'd find some way to awaken him, either with more crystals, or I'd give him a generic gem or something. I'd take him to 6-star rank 5. I just think he's one of the most fun science champs to play. So after science, we have the skill class. And after the skill class, we have the mutant class. So the mutant class, there's actually 3 champs that I would personally rank 5. One of which, you had to guess it, it's going to be my first ever rank 4. It's Captain Britain. Captain Britain is one of the most underrated champs in the entire game, in my opinion. And I have so many videos trying to show off everything she can do, where she's good at. I have especially my 40-minute long showcase. You should check that out if you don't know how to use her. So yeah, naturally it would be her. Second mutant I'd think about is Jubilee. Jubilee is my newest rank 4. My second favorite mutant in the game. And she was my first rank 3. She's just an old favorite. And I was like, I gotta take the old favorite up to rank 4 eventually. Let's just do it now. So I did. I've got 2 videos out on her already at rank 4. I've got more planned. So yeah, those are 2 mutants. The third mutant that I would max out. I gotta filter to 6 stars. I don't have him right now, but it would be Sauron. And the reason I like Sauron is because he's just he's a dinosaur. And I've never been a person who's been interested in dinosaurs, but for some reason I'm interested in this dinosaur. I mean, look at him. He's like Dragon Man, but he doesn't look like an action figure. Like, he's so cool, though. And I know he's not the greatest. He's probably worse than Captain Britain and Jubilee, who both aren't the greatest mutants out there, although they both are very underrated. But if I pulled him, I love him. I know it'd take him to rank 4, probably. And being at rank 5, he's a champ that could very, very much use that extra attack increase for all the other stuff that his kit has. And I definitely find some cool things to do with him. So that's why Sauron is the third mutant I would personally take to rank 5. So next is Cosmic. There's one Cosmic, and it's obviously Gore. Gore, I've said this a few times, he's my personal favorite MCU villain. And there's a lot of really good ones out there, and there's a lot of people who don't think Gore was a good villain at all. I just love him. I love what he did in the movie. Could he have had more runtime? Absolutely, but I enjoyed every second he was on the shot. In-game, I love playing him, and he's not buffed yet. In February, he's getting buffed, and I'm going to be so happy to make videos and just have fun with the buffed Gore, because I know he's going to be better. I've seen on the beta what he can do, and what I would do. So, after the Cosmic class, there's 2 classes left, and there's 5 champions in those 2 classes. Starting with Tech, it's a Mega Sentinel. A Mega Sentinel is just I don't know. I mean, like, she's so cool. I've said that about every single champ, though. I don't want to keep saying that, but, like, all these champions I'm ranking are just champions I find really cool. And, like, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say, this is my choice, alright? Obviously, don't rank up a Sauron. Don't rank up a Jubilee or a Captain Britain. Unless you really like them, or you, like me, think they're underrated champions. I don't know if Sauron's really underrated, but yeah. Another one's Idum, and I don't give a crap about Prestige. I pressed the wrong button, didn't I? I just love Idum because, oh, he's so cool. I said it. I don't care. And more than likely, just like Spot, I'll find some way to pull him in the next feature with the amount of shards I'm hoarding. If I don't, I'm gonna cry about it. But Idum, it's Doom, but he's tech. What more could you want? And his damage is just crazy against mutants, especially. His power control is amazing. I don't have that many power control champs ranked up, so he'd definitely be a good champ. And like I said, I don't care about Prestige. It's just I love him. 3 Mystics. Tigra's obviously one of them. Tigra is the best Mystic in the game. Has amazing buff control. I love hard champs to play. Tigra's definitely one of them. I don't know if I've mastered her, but I've come very close to mastering her. It depends on what a Tigra master is. But 2 champs remain. 2 champs that I don't have a lot of videos on and want to have more videos on. One of it is Hood. Hood, just so good in Battlegrounds. Has probably the best buff control in the game. Either him or Wiccan. The thing with Wiccan, though, is that he kind of sucks when there isn't buffs. Or something to trigger his immunities. And Hood, in Battlegrounds especially, like, you don't need the buffs. In other content, it would be really nice to have fight buffs, but Hood, I love using him. He's just, there's something about him where he's just a man with this cape, essentially. And I don't know. I don't even know. I just really like him. And the last champ that I would personally take to rank 5 is Mordo. Mordo is the best Mystic attacker in Battlegrounds, except for probably Juggernaut and Tigra. He is so quick, and his buff is just one of the most underrated buffs of the year. I've used him in Battlegrounds content like the current meta, which is the Power Burn one. Mordo has nothing to counter the nodes. Like, he can't nullify, he can't armor break. He's not Power Burn immune. But I still find a way to use him, and I finish above 80% usually. Mostly because of his one-hit heavy and his one-hit special attack. But either way, I love Mordo. He was so cool in the movies. And like, if I ever did these Karina challenges, those are the 10 champs I would take to rank 5. Let's just hope it's not a skill gem. What my plans are, I need to force myself to revive farm and rank the champions that I'm gonna need. I have such a hard time revive farming because there's just so much other content I'd rather be playing, like Battlegrounds. I think once the Battlegrounds season ends, I'm gonna be doing a lot of revive farming, and I'll be ranking up a lot of interesting champs to fulfill the objectives. But that's all from me. Have a good one.